Stole one, haven't we? Redvee TV. After the 18-16 victory here at Wakefield. You didn't see that one coming with 20 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go, did you? Well, what do we make of that? First half, we were blunt, weren't we? We had a bit of an arm wrestle for the first 10-15 minutes. And then Wakefield scored in the corner after Ben Barber failed to deal with a high bomb. With a chip through and Makinson should have shuffled it away, didn't. And Wakefield go and score. And then after that, Saints scored a try. Got the tails up. For 5 or 6 minutes we were on top, and then we had a last tackle play where I think if we'd have gone through the hands to the right, I think we probably would have scored. As it is, Ben Barber kicked through, Wakefield collected, and then on the next play, shuffled the ball wide and went the length of the field. Tupu showed great legs, showed Ben Barber's probably lack of fitness at this moment in time. And we fully deserved to be 12-6 down, and we looked blunt after that. Come out second half, Wakefield scored a penalty while they're down to 12 men and looked fully in control of the game, didn't they? We didn't look like scoring whatsoever. We looked awful. As we said, we were awful. 25 minutes to go, Wakefield fully in control, quite happy just to kick for touch each time, play it like a cup final, and say to Saints, come 80 metres and score. We didn't. Didn't look like scoring. Season looked like it was going to be over. We managed to get another try on the board and give ourselves a little bit of hope, didn't we? And Theo Farge showing, got back on the side, saw that gap, and he did what he's done so well all season, didn't he? Just going through that gap and scooting over the line, and down by 4 points after that for penalties, and Wakefield go for a penalty to end the game with a couple of minutes left. If the ball goes over, that's Saints season done, isn't it? Even if we scored, we would have only got a point from it. The ball hits the goalpost, comes out, and Saints season's alive. And then you just, at the end of that game, you kick through, and Grix, for all the world, should have deal with it. Saints didn't give up, chased the ball through. Grace put him under pressure, and Lomax got on the end of it and scored the try. That's kept the season alive. And all of a sudden, you go for it's the miracle of Bellevue, isn't it? Because let's be honest, we did not deserve to be in that game whatsoever. Wakefield should have had it well tied up. But the old saying, never write the Saints off, and once again they've proved it again tonight, haven't they? And the season's alive, because we've got Huddersfield to come and Salford away. We're going to have to be much better than them games to get any sort of results. But as it is, Wakefield have got to go to Hull. And hopefully Hull will turn them over. Wigan have got to play Hull away tomorrow. Hopefully Hull will help us out. And if Saints win the last two, they could well find themselves within 4th spot on a trip to Cass, where who knows what can happen. It's playoff rugby, isn't it? Well, it's playoff rugby for Saints from now until the end of the season. And they've done the hard part tonight by getting the results here, because at the end of the day, if they lose tonight, it's season over. As it is, we'll march on to next week. Positives from tonight. Walmsley in the first half was fantastic. Richardson more than justified his place. He kicked the 40-20 and then set up the first try to Louis. Made a couple of good breaks in the second half. Richardson, Theo Farge showing up in the second half when he needed to, scoring that critical try at the right time. Aside from that, there wasn't a lot, was there? The never say die attitude, probably. The game should have been wrapped up for Wakefield. It wasn't, and we kept it alive. And negatives. Ben Barber looked really worried in the first half, didn't he, under that high bomb. He's just short of match fitness. You can train all you like, but until you're actually playing games week in, week out, then you don't know how you're going to go. And for me, the positive is he's got another 80 minutes under his belt, and we've kept the season alive by winning the game. So he got 80 minutes last week, 80 minutes this week, and he'll be better for it. I think we looked at it at half time, and we had a bit of a discussion on social media and on whether we should maybe take Ben Barber out of the proceedings, put Lomax to full back, and maybe put Dom Pereira at centre. As it is, we rolled the dice, didn't we, and kept him out there, keeping Lomax in the centres, and it's done its job, hasn't it, with Lomax scoring that try. So we've stole a win, haven't we? Let's be honest, we have stole a win here. We didn't deserve to, but seasons turn on funny little things, for me, if the season's turned, it's turned on the width of that goalpost from that penalty not going over from Wakefield to end the game. So we will march on to next week. Massive game against Huddersfield now at home. Hopefully we'll get that victory, and then Salford away on that Thursday night. That's another tricky fixture. It doesn't matter how bad Salford have been, we have struggled there occasionally over the last couple of years, so we will see how things go. Quite breathless after that. You just, for all the world, you've wrote the season off, haven't you? And flip-flops on, the next 2 weeks we're going to be irrelevant, and all of a sudden you've kick-started the season and kept it alive. So we will march on. Like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next week on Redvee TV.